Go on, Skipper George.
Blackpot, Coco Show, man.
Ken Ofori Atta. Fugitive Ken Ofori Atta. Now, who is a fugitive? A man who runs away from the law, right? All right. Now, let us break it down. My brother, my sister. Ken Ofori Atta, the finance minister of the Republic of Ghana, has written a letter to Parliament telling Parliament, I am not available for any questioning. What does it mean? What are the questions all about? Hey, Ken Ofori Atta has made it clear that he is unable to face the Parliament to answer questions. And what is his reason? Now, he slapped on the headlines, the front pages and banner headlines all over the country. Ofori Atta informed Parliament he won't be available for questioning, and this is attributed to the utterances of Anot Dompre. Hear me now. Now, Ken Ofori Atta is the finance minister of the Republic of Ghana, the man who has thrown this country into some unprecedented mess with arrogance and foolhardiness. My brother, my sister, they know it all, so they will never listen to anybody. Now they've gone to the end of the road, crashed, and they are turning around asking if people have ideas. My brother, my sister, Ken Ofori Atta is unable to meet the Parliament House of Ghana to answer questions on the economy. And the reason is that he is busily gathering data and information so that he can adequately answer questions. When is he going to finish gathering the data? In fact, I am sure that if these people knew that this was the amount of pressure they were going to be getting whilst in power, some of them would have revised and reviewed their ideas and their assumptions and, of course, their ambitions of being in government. Now, the finance minister is the cousin of the president. They are like two twins, even though one of them has a pot belly and the other one has a puffy face. My brother, my sister, this is the president alongside his finance minister. And they are those who are running the business in this country. One looks like a reverend minister, whilst the other one looks like a business tycoon. But there is deception, my brother, my sister, anytime you look them in the eyeballs. Ofori Atta is unable to talk to the people of this country. And what does the minority have to say? Haruna Idrisu says what? Why is it that Ken Ofori Atta cannot come to the Parliament House so that they will grill him? Because Ghanaians want answers. It is simple. He says Ofori Atta has lost touch with economic realities. Jesus have mercy. Hi! If a country's backbone is the economy, and the captain of the economy has lost touch with economic realities, it means we are living in oblivion. It means that we are living in a certain kind of world that is non-existent, like El Dorado. My brother, my sister, hear me now. Now, the minority leader in the Parliament House of Ghana is called Haruna Idrisu. And this is what he has to say. If the man has truly lost touch with modern day reality, bothering the economy, then we are doomed. Now, my brother, my sister, as if to say, hey, this is just the tip of the iceberg. One of Ghana's favorite local actors is Kweku Menu. And Kweku Menu looks at the whole thing. And what he understands about economics and the economy is that there should be money in his pocket. And that money should be able to buy a certain basket of goods and services. He is also crying out loud. What is he saying? Kweku Menu bemoans increase in price of goods and services. You know what that means? Inflation. Now, when you read the story, Kweku Menu said before he traveled to Europe, he went to ask for the price of some wires which he wanted to use in the wiring of his house. And when he returned from Europe just after a few days, there was 100% increase. In fact, more than 100% increase. And what is Ken Ofori Atta, the fugitive, saying? He says that he's blaming all these things. He claims he will put the blame on who? The minority. Hey! Finance minister blames minority for CD depreciation. Hallelujah. Hey! What is happening in this country, brethren? Has he truly lost touch with modern day economics? What has the minority done to depreciate the city? Is the minority that powerful to be able to control the whole economy? Then what is the importance of the majority? If the minority can cause the depreciation and the free fall of the city with such an aficionado, a gargantuan, big, tall oak tree like Baumia, how come Baumia, the king of economics, in fact the father of modern day economics, is sitting right there, and minority is able to go behind him and depreciate the city? What a joke of a country. Hey, did you hear that? Ofori Atta says that the minority in the country is responsible for the depreciation of the city. When your uncle was busily flying all over the place with prostitutes following him night and day, when your uncle grew his pot belly when he should have grown the economy, when your uncle became hard-eared and never listened to anybody's advice, did you tell him that it was going to affect the economy? When your uncle and you went on your borrowing spree, did you ever sit back to think and say, hey, are we not selling the future out? What will the next generation think of us? Today you are blaming the minority? That the minority is responsible for your foolhardiness and your lack of thought and incompetence? You guys speak English as if you manufactured English. You guys went to all the big schools in the world, yet you are worse than people who have never been to school. You are worse than Satan. You know why? If Ofori Atta can blame the minority, then it means the minority is more powerful than the majority. Only in the Ghana Guinness Book of Records that the minority is more populous than the majority. Hallelujah. Only in Ghana do we have the saying that minority carries the vote. Everywhere in the world is majority carries the vote. But in Ghana, it is minority carries the vote. My brother, my sister, what is happening to the economy? And listen to what Ofori Atta says. He says he's also blaming the Ukraine-Russian war for the depreciation of the city and hardship in the country. Hallelujah. 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 Kadama we groma big. Boy. Skipper Judge. What that? Hear me now. Ukraine-Russian war. Of course, that had an effect and will still have an effect around the world. But Ghana is behaving as if it is the only country on an island that is suffering all the intricacies and vicissitudes of the Russian-Ukrainian war. Can I break it down? Can I break it down? Ha! Ha! All over the world, everybody is going through a certain form of trauma.
Go on, Skipper George.
Blakk Cocoa Show.